And take 100 for starting this video over. Hey guys, it feels so good to be back. I think raw and uncut. As always. Um, I'm just doing a video today about my hair. I know it's random. Most YouTubers don't do this. Whatever. But I want to talk about my hair. My hair has gone through a lot these past couple of months. Not just in this year, but the past couple of years. So I went from being a loose natural hair person to my hair was like super long to I decided to lock my hair officially. And I locked my hair and I was locked for about 18 months. Traditional pencil size, retwisted locks to where I went from cutting off the curly ends, which I never should have did, to cutting the bangs, which was a hit or miss. And I really enjoyed my hair. I had length. I had healthy hair. Now, something really went crazy with my scalp, and I have very sensitive scalp. I feel like I probably should have did an ACV rinse, but I just never did it. My scalp was really starting to flare up and react to everything. Like I remember doing, did I do it? No, I remember I had just done a retwist, but I went swimming and none of my hair got wet. Well, like the back of my neck got wet, and that was it. So I took a shower, and I kid you not, I like sprayed my hair with water, just to kind of moisturize it. Y'all, I had a bad reaction. Maybe it was water, it might have been oil. I can't remember. Might have been oil, but I had a really bad reaction. My scalp was on fire. Had to wash my whole retwist out. It was terrible. But other than that, that lock journey was very nice. So my friend wanted to cut her hair, and she didn't want to do it alone. So I said, might as well just start over. It's hair. Now I kind of miss my locks. So do I regret it a little bit? But no, again, I can grow my hair out. So I cut my hair. She went totally bald, and I had about half an inch of hair. Just about as bald. So, of course, it was very easy in the beginning to grow my hair out. I was going back in and snipping here, snipping there to make it as even as possible. And moisturizing to the point it got to a mini fro. That was back in January. I locked my hair. Okay. So, during that time, about halfway through my loose natural hair journey, and excuse my phone for shaking, I'm holding it. About halfway through my natural hair journey, or loose hair journey, I asked the lady that originally locked my hair if she could redo locks. Now, I remember her telling me when she first did my locks, she was like, oh, I don't like doing locks like that just because I just don't like doing it. And that's okay. Everybody can have a preference. But she's like, I'll do it for you, since we know each other and we're cool. So she did them for me, and of course, I already knew, like I said, she didn't like doing locks. But I figured, hey, $60 just $60. So, hell, I do it. Well, I text her, and she was like, well, what happened to your locks? Or do you want me to reattach the old locks? I'm like, girl, I just went ahead and got rid of them. So she was like, well, let me see what I can do, and I'll get back with you. Well, she never got back with me, and I had talked to her since then. But she didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up. So I said, fudge it. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not going to beg you to do my hair. So after that, I figured, well, I'll just grow out my loose natural hair. My cousin, I was going through some stuff and kind of was very depressed and just aggravated. So my cousin did my hair in some crochets. came out looking amazing. I felt really beautiful. I was really down because financially I was struggling, still struggling, but at that point it was terrible. So I kept that in for like a good month, and then I took that out, and my hair had grew a lot. My hair was like to here. It was like, but just saying, from growing my hair from my scalp to my nose, my hair had grown just over this time frame a lot. So I was like, well, I'm gonna wash it, detangle it, but it was looking at my hair. I was like, my hair is so thick, and I just don't want to keep on detangling. I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't do it. So I ended up right at the beginning of September. Well, I booked an appointment with a loctician to start my locks. Maybe like $50, but at the time I was going through, again, financial hardship, and I couldn't do it. I was like, I wanted to do it, but looking at my money, I didn't have $50. So, or I had it, but I didn't have it to spare for that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. So I started my locks myself. And I know people are like, dang, your locks are big too. Yeah. Let me get into that explanation. And so I started my locks myself the beginning of September. Now, 2 weeks later, you guys, I want the retwist. Well, I'm so used to having pencil size locks. I have thicker locks, and I wanted thicker ones. Y'all, my locks did not do right. Like, I use Echo Styler Gel's new product line, like the unicorn glittery trash, just as hard as the other ones. But I used that to retwist my hair because it was all I had quickly. And again, financially going to do something, you use what you got. Y'all, it was terrible on my hair. It was flaky, crusty, hard, and it did not have a good hold on my hair. Like 3 days later, my locks were coming twisted. So then I needed to wash my hair. It was just disgusting. So I washed it, and when I washed it, I remember interlocking. So I interlocked my hair. It was tight, and not too tight to break it off, but it was tight, in the right amount of tight. So I did that, and I was like, damn, now I gotta wait 2 months before I can do that again. It still ain't been 2 months yet. So I was like, well, my hair is gonna be looking all over the place if I wait 2 months. So in that time frame, I thought, I don't even want to interlock my hair. Like, I don't even feel like doing that. I don't even feel like retwisting my hair. And I thought, why not freeform? Because I was freeforming with my last little locks right there at the end. And then, of course, I cut my hair. So it was way easier. And, of course, now freeforming has been way harder. Like, it's been way harder. Because I think back to when I went natural and I cut my hair. I've been really insecure. And the only way I've been insecure, only thing that has made me insecure is myself and family members, which is just how it was when I, again, first cut my hair, when I said I wanted to, and then I did it. Family members, made comments, and then I made me think ways, so I, was not happy with my hair, but I kept it. And I also was afraid it wasn't going to grow. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do styles or stuff like that. But I did. Same thing with my locks. That was more so my own decision. So I didn't have too many family members questioning me about my locks, honestly. So it wasn't too bad, but that was more so myself. I was afraid of like, oh, my hair's not gonna grow, or is they're not really gonna look like locks, but it did. Now, of course, saying within the first 3 months, my hair was looking like who did it and what for with my locks. Because I was retwisting like every 2 weeks, but that was growth and also the development of the lock. So I went through that ugly stage, quote unquote, ugly stage, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with my head? So, excuse me, I'm just looking. I was like, what is going on with my head? So after 3 months, of course, my hair was growing out very well, and they started to look like true bona fide locks. And then, of course, this time um it's been about 2 months. I've been freeformed, and I've just been so discouraged. And I'm like, literally, Shanika, you have one more month, and then you will make it through that stage of where you feel like, um, where you feel like you aren't beautiful, or you're going through that crazy stage again. So I feel like I can make it through the same thing with these. And I've been scared, like, oh my God, what if my hair just looks crazy? What if it doesn't look like freeform locks? And I'm pretty sure people are like, well, what are freeform locks supposed to like? They're supposed to be free. You're supposed to let your hair do let it just do what it wants to do. Which, for the most part, I have been doing. I haven't separated my hair other than wash it, but I don't go in and separate it. I don't, if anything, I've made my hair with this permanent split down the middle. Because I've just been like, no, I just want my hair to split. But, I mean, also, I don't care. Excuse me. I don't care if my hair, which direction it goes. I just know I've just been splitting it. Plus, it doesn't really have any place to go. This is what it's been doing. It's been growing. And I'm sure the longer they get, they'll get to where I can just go whatever direction, whatever they want to go. But I've been so afraid, like, oh my gosh, my hair isn't going to grow, and, they're not going to look like locks, and, yeah. Overworking myself. But this just comes to say, like, don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. You can make it no matter what. Your hair is going to form into whatever beautiful flower it's going to be. So I know that right now, this is just, the first 3 months are detrimental. Like, it's about to be, December will be 3 months of my hair looking like this. And I can say my hair does look a lot different. And that in 6 months or 3 more months, I'm pretty sure my hair will be a lot more different. I guess I'm not used to not having any hang time. But then again, when I had my comb coils, I ain't had no hang time either. I don't think I had hang time in my hair until I was about 6 months. But, yeah, that's all I have to say, you guys. Let me go study, because I feel the sleepiness trying to smack me in the face. And I'm like, no, you're not. So, bye, guys. Thanks for watching. And I promise you there will be more videos. Bye.